Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Science attempt to find logic and simplicity in nature. Mathematics attempt to establish order and simplicity in human thoughts. Edward Teller. Assalamualaikum and good morning. First of all, I will define on what is mathematics. So, mathematics is the study of numbers, space, structure, quantity, and change. Mathematics is used throughout the world as an essential tool in various fields, including natural science, social science, engineering, and medicine. Indeed, our daily life is all about mathematics. However, our focus today is on nature. Thus, our focus today is on the example of the relation of mathematics and nature. I will give explanation on how numbers can be related to our nature. From my point of view, I will explain on how accurate our size of our Earth and its relation with gravity. As we all know that the size of our Earth is very accurate and has the gravity of 9.8 meters per second squared. If the size of our Earth becomes 2 times bigger, the gravity will become 19.6 meters per second squared. And we will sink to the bottom of the Earth and we cannot even lift our leg. On the other side, if our Earth becomes smaller, the gravity will of course become smaller and we will become float in the air as there is no gravitational force that will pull us from down. My next point is on the ratio of human body. As we all know, everyone has different size of body and of course the part of the body is not the same. However, everyone has the similarity on the ratio for every part of the body, which is 1 to 1.618. For example, from our head to our stomach is 1. From the stomach to the end our foot is 1.618. The other example, for example, is the length for our fingertips to the elbow is 1.618, while the length for our wrist to the elbow is 1. So we can see the ratio of how our human body is very accurate, which is 1.618. There is many other examples of our human body, but I will show just this one. That's all from me. I will pass this presentation to Hassana. Thank you.
Thank you to Farah for informative explanation. First of all, my name is Siti Hassana bint Arifin. My metric number is 189843. Our next one is geometry. Geo is referred to Earth, while metry is referred to the measurement. From this, we can conclude that mathematics and nature cannot be separated. Okay, now I will explain more how geometry related to our nature. For example, symmetric geometry. What have you learned in geometry? What type of geometry have you learned? Such as triangle, rectangle, square, even pentagon. It is called symmetric geometry because when we divide this triangle, we can have the same proportion on the right side and on the left side. Symmetric geometry is very stable. For example, we can see symmetric geometry in our nature, such as our earth and snow. What you can see on these pictures, we can see snow, right? When we discover the sample of the snow under the microscope, we can observe that the shapes of snow is symmetric geometry. This is a 2D shape. In 3D shape, in every rotation, it has symmetric geometry and it is very stable. Then we can say that geometry is related to our nature. My next point is spiral. Spiral is an example of geometry and curve. This is a shape of spiral. This spiral moves increasingly. This spiral we can see on the snail shells. Then we also can see these spirals on the center of the sunflower. In mathematics, we can measure this spiral. It has the specific measurements. This spiral has the specific measurements. We also can see the spiral in galaxy. This is an example of the spiral in the galaxy. What is amazing is the measurements of the center of the sunflower is same with the measurements of the spiral of the galaxy. It's very, very amazing, right? That's what I can say, that geometry is related to our nature. Before we end this presentation, we will summarize all the examples between relations between mathematics and nature is the size of the earth, ratio of a human body, geometric symmetry, and spiral. Thus, all of these examples have shown that mathematics is significant in our life. I hope all of you can enjoy while learning mathematics. Thank you from us.